Hello and welcome to the Care Bear Club. This is a video of my PvP adventures in a wolf that I won on a stream. A gentleman called Haleforson who streams on Twitch was doing a test stream. I went on, won this wolf, and thought it'd be interesting to see what trouble I could get it into and upload the video. Let's see what you guys think and hopefully give Haleforson a good laugh. So here we go. You'll have to excuse the black at the bottom of the screen. I was not recording in full screen, and apparently that's what happens when you do that. So apologies. Here I'm tackling a Mauler just on the way out of Delve. I had an absolute nightmare with him. I must have bounced 20 gates trying to tackle this guy. He just kept burning back to gate, and I was just hoping for some help the entire way through. But this is literally the whole story. This is how it goes all the way through with this roam with the wolf. It just never really has the DPS to finish anything before it can burn back to gate. Obviously it only has the 2 mid slots, so I'm also unable to get a web on there, which is unfortunate because it really needs it. Also, I've noticed I've not got any game sounds coming through on this one, so I'm probably going to put some light music at the back of the back of the video. So hopefully you guys can tell me whether you like the voiceover or just the little chat box. I thought I'd try something different. This is only my second video for the channel, or third. One just went live right now. Here I go for a pitiful bump. I'm not really sure if the wolf even has the momentum to push it off, but especially not from this distance, but definitely worth a shot. No guts, no glory and all that. And he jumps, and I lose aggression, obviously. Here, further on, maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes later from that chase, and I've already been through this gate, and I already know that there is a Vexer there. I wasn't sure whether he'd be tackling or not. But I burned straight to the gate either way. Try and get in the best possible position I can for a tackle. As he decloaks and I burn to him, I see the Vexer and instantly go back to the gate, knowing that the guy will push gate. However, when I jump through, the Mauler does decide to aggress the Vexer. Oh wait, no it doesn't. Excuse me, it does jump through, but I tackle him on this side, I remember now. Yeah, so he crashes gate this time, and when he goes through, then he engages the Vexer. So here obviously I've got an aggression timer and can't clear the gate. And there we go, jumping back in now. And that's all she wrote really, it was too late for the Mauler. He had his drones out, so I knew he was engaged, so I just finished him off with the Vexor. Easy fight. The Mauler does switch aggro to me about halfway through there, but it's far too late. And I'll be able to tank those 3 hobs forever. And there's the kill mill. Nothing overly impressive. Decent enough fit. Pretty tanky. Right here is just another example of bad luck, not catching anything. This guy's sat at 0 for the longest time, and almost as soon as I get into point range, he's out. Looking at it, I was actually quite far away, I suppose. It's another missed kill, unfortunately. Here I'm chasing a test sigil. And I've been chasing this guy for quite some time. I've been fended off as well by a Scepter fleet. I catch him here, and it's just another example of the Wolf DPS. Just no web, no DPS. It's just not enough. But still, it was good fun. And had he have been maybe somebody that was a little less experienced, or if it hadn't have been an Intosa sigil especially, and you never know, there could have been a nice loot drop there. The sigil just slowly burns back to gate. It doesn't even worry him, I don't think. He knows he's getting safety. Even there, while applying full DPS 250 hits, it's just nothing. And it actually looks like he's Purger fit now. He's repping a hell of a lot. So yeah, I was never getting this. So here I spot this Raven on D-scan, and I just fancied my chances with it. I've killed other Ravens in this area, I've killed Typhoons in this area. So they're all tanked against explosives. As long as I've got EM loaded, I should be hitting for a rather large hole. But again, literally just miss him. Looks like he's been aligning out for a while. Maybe he wasn't paying attention, but pretty close call to be fair. 10k off. Actually came back to this guy around 5 minutes later, warped straight to that site at 30, and he was on the other site that was within 1 AU. And this just depresses me. I tackled this VNI that was ratting. He was almost dead, and the first cycle of his ECM drones gets him away. Just about to enter structure. What a nightmare. I'm pretty sure he has a good laugh about it in local. Yeah, there we go.
Active.
But yeah, had it not been that first cycle, I probably could have gone straight through that hole, which is a shame. Here a Malediction tries to fight me, and I got the scram on him. I thought maybe he was just trying to kite me. So I just thought, yeah, easy fight. And then in a moment you'll see a Neuros jumps through the gate. Actually, a Neuros just straight decloaks. There we go, because he's not even moving. And I was concerned that he was a Sino, so I didn't even tackle the Neuros. Looking back, I should have just gone straight on the Neuros and see what I could do. Or at least put tackle on the Neuros and see what the situation then went to with the scram no longer on the Malediction. But I did kill the Malediction, but as you can see, the Neuros is still not moving all the way through this fight, which was my concern. I thought as soon as I tackled him, the nukes would go on and the Sino would go up. But as you see, he just warped straight away there. Still kind of bewilders me, that whole situation. But there's the Malediction kill. It's just a bog standard fit. This is the last fight of the video, and another strange one. To be honest, I'd been chasing this guy 4 or 5 jumps. I finally caught a tackle on him. He aggressed back, so I was hoping he was fleet fit. Obviously straight away I need to get under his guns and kill off at least some of the drone DPS. So I start to do that. Lost point for a moment there. There is a few seconds here that I don't even shoot at the guy. Yeah, just excitement, I suppose. And if you heard that, that's somebody in TeamSpeak whistling for me. Thank you. So this is a real long drawn out fight. As you can imagine, I think he is double Ansil fit. And with my 200 DPS, it's just obviously nowhere near enough. But I am under his guns. I keep pushing his drones away. Or I've at least taken half of the drone DPS off the field, just under. Just there, I feel like I lost transversal for him for a second. and he starts hitting me again, or he gets a couple of lucky hits in, I'm not too sure. I don't want it to happen again, so I change angle and sort of go awkward on him. Probably not the best move looking back at it, because I just took the exact same angle I was getting shot from a second ago. But that is one nice thing with the wolf, even with a web on me, I'm pulling 287 meters a second, which is not bad at all. Here I'm obviously bait tanking him, hoping that, I don't know, just hoping that somehow I will land the kill on him. But as we soon find out, he is in fact bait tanking me himself. Had we been off gate, I'd like to think I would have killed him, but I feel like he was just bait tanking. The only way I would have killed him is if he ran out of camp boosters. Strange because he does rep a little every so often, then he stops. I'm not sure if I am out damaging him because of his reloads or if he's bait tanking. I'll have to message this guy for sure, show him the video, see what he's got to say. Might be interesting. But this was my issue with the wolf for the entire roam. No web, and the DPS just wasn't high enough. I mean, it's kitey, and maybe it shouldn't have too high DPS for that reason, but it just wasn't enough to take down other targets.
A module has run out of charges.
So there again, my angle's bad. He starts hitting me very hard. So I had to go into the assault damage control for a moment there. Here I'm thinking that maybe he run out of capacitor, or camp boosters have run out. But he is still repping, just ever so slightly, and here he de-aggresses. And then from here on, we put him just about into structure, and then he bursts rep like a madman. So I'm really not too sure if he was bait tanking the entire fight, or if we would have eventually chunked through him had we not been site 0 on gate, you know. But still, it was a fun fight. I got to test out the wolf. I'm happy with that. And here we'll see the burst of rep. I mean, what it looks like to me there is that he's overheated both his handsells. So dual handsill, but unsure. Just like to say thank you all very much for watching if you've lasted this long. And if you would like to see Haleforson's stream, I'll put a link to the description. He's a great guy, you should check him out.